here, it's about Max Kellerman disrespecting Kevin Durant for no reason. He was out of hand for disrespecting Kevin Durant. Like, he came at Kevin Durant like Kevin Durant is just a nobody. You know what I mean? What gives you the right to disrespect Kevin Durant? You know, talking about that Kevin Durant championships are not the same championships as LeBron James championship, which he's totally wrong about that. That's number one. And number two, talking about how he hops from team to team. Well, LeBron James hop from team to team, but you don't talk about that, Max Kellerman. How Kevin Durant, 2 years after the fact, when already LeBron James went to South Beach and started a super team, Kevin Durant waited 2 years after the fact, and he joined the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, they had a Stephen Curry, a Klay Thompson, a Draymond Green, but Stephen Curry didn't ask his organization to get Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant agreed with the CEO and the president and the organization of the Golden State Warriors to join the team. And he won 2 championships. And where you getting that them championships ain't mean nothing? When Kevin Durant played them championships, he outscored and embarrassed LeBron James in every category statistics that you can think of. But you want to sit there, Max Kellerman, and disrespect Kevin Durant for no reason? Oh, and then on top of that, you talking about that he's not a top 5? Kevin Durant is a sensational player. And yeah, he's been to a lot of teams. But what about LeBron James? He's the reason why super teams started coming around. He's the reason why so many stars joined teams together instead of combating with, you know what I'm saying, competition. He's the reason why so many players now don't rely on just on one star in one team. He is the reason why so many players now, instead of making it about basketball, they make it about contracts, business. They don't make it about the love of the sport. They just make it about what numbers you can get, the bag that you can get. It's all LeBron James' fault. I don't blame Kevin Durant for doing that. Hey, you can't beat him, join him. And that's what he did. Because I remember when OKC played the Miami Heat and they were supposed to win that fucking series. They gave that series to who? LeBron James. Why? Because in the game that the Oklahoma was winning, I think it was what, game 3 or game 4? LeBron James fouled Kevin Durant and they didn't call it. But when LeBron James went up in the air and did that crazy shit like he was flopping, they called the foul on Kevin Durant. And when you look at the plays, it was for sure that it was LeBron James that fouled Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was balling that whole series. They couldn't stop Kevin Durant. He was balling out of control. But guess what? They gave the game to the Miami Heat. You see, LeBron James has been at it, working with the referees for years, but we just never noticed it. We never capitalized on it because it wasn't so much out there like it is today. And Kevin Durant got robbed from that series. But be honest with you, I'm going to state the facts how they are. But for you, Max Kellerman, to talk, and then Rich Paul went against of what you were saying, that's what surprised me the most. That's what really hit me like, oh shit, Rich Paul's disagreeing about that? What's going on? And I know what's going on. That's exactly what they do to keep the show going. Hey, say this and I'm going to say this. You come at me like this and I'm going to disagree so we can give the people something to keep them rolling, keep them coming, keep them guessing. But basically what you did was just show your ass off, showing your true colors. Was you always like this? Because I remember a lot of us, we always used to have your back, Mass Kellerman, because you was always 100. And I know Stephen A. Smith and First Take and ESPN, they did you dirty. And we had your back when that shit happened. We was always there to support you. But ever since you joined Rich Paul, your takes are not the same. It's like you did a whole 360. And you want to talk about Kevin Durant, that he's more of a luxury player than what he is in the foundation? Who the hell are you to talk, Max Kellerman? Who? And you know what? I know Kevin Durant is going to see it, or he already saw it, of what you said about him. You totally disrespected that man for no reason, bruh. You totally snapped on that man for no reason. Calling him a hopper. Isn't LeBron James a hopper? Isn't James Harden a hopper? And Kyrie Irving, I'm not going to put him there because Kyrie Irving just saw how LeBron James was trying to play him for a fool. And Kyrie Irving said, fuck that. I got to go. But your takes about Kevin Durant is totally out of hand. You owe Kevin Durant an apology. Kevin Durant ain't never tried you, never disrespected you, and you have this take about Kevin Durant like we have with LeBron James, but we have our reasons why we are like that with LeBron James. We have our fucking reasons. But to see your takes on Kevin Durant, it lets me further know that you full of shit. Lets me further know that you doing what Clutch Sports wants you to do. And lets me further know that you was never that person who we used to respect, that we used to look at and say, you know what, Max Kellerman is a real one. Let's respect that man, because him and Charles Barkley, they keep it 100. So we always looked at you and Charles Barkley as the main journalist to always talk right. Even though sometimes you say some outlandish shit, you say some bogus shit, but you always kept it 100. Now, you disrespecting Kevin Durant. Why are you disrespecting Kevin Durant? I know why. And the reason is because Clutch Sports. You know, if you don't do what they say, they're going to fire your ass and you ain't going to have a job. That's the reason why you're doing it. And it's so sad to fucking see, because we don't even see real journalists no more. I think the only real journalist we got now is Charles Barkley. That's the only one that keeps it real. And you see what happened. You saw what happened to Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? They don't even do hardly shows. You know what I'm saying? They don't even hardly come out no more on their show. They hardly even are shown on TV. And that's why I'm telling you, Max Kellerman, you was out of line for that. That disrespect towards Kevin Durant, that shit don't fly, bruh. So what? LeBron James started super teams. Why you don't talk about how he disrespected the Cleveland Cavaliers twice? Why you don't talk how he disrespected the Miami Heat and Pat Riley? Why you don't talk how he's fucking disrespecting the LA Lakers fucking Laker Nation and organization? Why you don't talk about that? Why you don't talk about that? But you see, Max Kellerman, don't worry about it. You'll get yours. I know Kevin Durant's gonna roast your ass. You should go back to boxing journalism, because that's where you fit in. This basketball shit ain't for you. And as I can see, you jumped the bandwagon. And you're going to continue jumping the bandwagon until somebody puts you in your place. I just had to do this little short live because I don't like the way he disrespected Kevin Durant. I sincerely don't like it. That's a fucking disrespect out this world, and he was out of hand, he was out of character, and he had no rights to disrespect Kevin Durant like that. He had no rights to even mention Kevin Durant or even be in the same sentence or putting Kevin Durant in his mouth. And the reason why you had that opinion about Kevin Durant is because you was narrated to do so. And the fucked up thing about it is that you know you wrong. You know you dead ass wrong for talking about a player that has never even mentioned you one time. But you've always got something to say about Kevin Durant. And for you to say that he's not top five, what the fuck, what? What you smoking on, bro? Let me smoke what you smoking, because I need some of that. Kevin Durant is a phenomenal player. And yes, he did join the Golden State Warriors. Okay. But did LeBron James ain't join 3 different teams? Then he joined 3 different teams. Don't give me that shit, Max Kellerman. Talk the truth, Max Kellerman, before you even intend to try or disrespect Kevin Durant the way you've been doing for the past couple years. What you mean he's not top 5? What you mean that his rings don't count? Man, he won them rings fair and square, like Rich Paul told you. Man, he won fair and square. It don't matter that he joined a super team. Hey, they were stacked up, and it was the right time, and it was the Golden State Warriors to shine and do what they had to do. But you're saying out here talking about that Kevin Durant is more luxurious than a foundation. What the fuck does that mean? That's why, Max Kellerman, a lot of people are losing respect for you. You used to be the man, bruh. Everybody that was real and that knows basketball and that followed basketball respected you because you always talk real. Even sometimes you talk kind of bogus, like I said before, but everybody respected you. But I can't respect you for that one. Talking to Kevin Durant like I talk about LeBron James. I mean, really? But that's what happens when you join somebody like Rich Paul. It's like you want to get out of hand and disrespect because you know if you talk bad about LeBron James, Rich Paul's going to fire your ass and you ain't going to have no job. So go ahead and glaze LeBron, which, if you really want to be honest, two of them 4 championships, he never would have won them if it wasn't for Ray Allen or Kyrie Irving. He never would have won no championship, period. But hey, and then joining the Miami Heat, come on, man, just stop the cap, bro. LeBron James joined the super teams. He's the one that did the super teams. He's the one that brought up super teams. He's the one that created super teams. Not Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant just said, fuck it. If I can't beat him, I'm finna join him. Shit. LeBron did it. Why can't I do it? That's exactly what Kevin Durant did. And you're going to blame Kevin Durant for that? Are you serious, Max Kellerman? But you know what? That's how it is in today's journalism. They just want a cap for the bag, or you obligated to do so. And when you are obligated, when you in clutch sports, you are going to talk shit about other players, but you can't talk shit about LeBron James. You can't put LeBron James in the same category as Kevin Durant. There is no fucking way. And for you to sit there and say all the shit that you said about Kevin Durant, you owe that man an apology, bruh. You owe Kevin Durant a big apology. But being in clutch sports, I know you're not going to do that, because there's a certain matter and behavior and conduction when it comes to Rich Paul that you have to abide by. And if you don't abide by it, you're going to get fired. You seriously will be told, yo, if you don't follow rules and regulations, and if you skip the dissection that we are leading you to, you're not going to have a job. And that's exactly what Rich Paul is all about. But Rich Paul puts you in your place. I can't believe it. Out of everybody, Rich Paul was the one that put you in your place. Ain't that some shit? Nah, man. What you talking about? Kevin Durant just joined the Golden State Warriors, and the Golden State Warriors at the time, they were the best team in the league, and Kevin Durant just happened to come along and win 2 championships. Rich Paul told you that. Agree to disagree, disagree to agree type shit. But it was Rich Paul that told you, hey, bro, slow it down, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. He beat LeBron James fair and square. I know you were surprised when you heard Rich Paul say that shit because you kept on talking shit. How can you keep on talking shit about a player that never talks shit about you? But that's what happens in clutch sports and when you join clutch sports. Now, Max Kellerman feels that he can talk shit about any player he wants because he's in the same building with clutch sports. I know Kevin Durant ain't gonna let you get away with that. Remember, Kevin Durant and Stephen A. Smith have gone at it for years. And it just got to a point that Stephen A. Smith said, you know what, I gotta stop. Why? Because Kevin Durant came at him just as hard as Stephen A. Smith came at him. And yes, a lot of people say that it's wrong that he joined the Golden State Warriors, but didn't LeBron went to 3 different teams? Didn't LeBron put a chokehold on coaches and organizations? And when it comes to contracts, D. Wade suffered, Chris Bosh suffered, Kevin Love suffered, Kyrie Irving suffered. A lot of people suffered under LeBron James when he was doing super teams because some of them were starters of their own team. And when they joined LeBron James, all that shit went to the fucking door. It went straight to the trash. And look at a lot of the players that joined LeBron James. They're not the same players anymore. They don't ball how they used to ball. Why? LeBron made them lose their confidence. LeBron made them lose the hope and chance and always the ability that they had to go out there and perform to their best ability. That's LeBron James' fault. But you want to come in here and talk about Kevin Durant? Are you serious, man? That's why, man, you can't trust these journalists no more what fast you can throw. And that's why I respect Charles Barkley the most, because Charles Barkley has kept it 100 ever since he joined the broadcast. Charles Barkley is not going to sugarcoat. He's not going to jump on a bandwagon. He's not going to side either. He's not going to pick a side. He's going to say exactly what's going on, keep it 100, and if nobody likes it, just like he told ESPN, y'all can fire me if I want to, but I got to speak the truth. I ain't going to be biased. I ain't going to go ahead and just say what y'all want me to say because y'all want me to satisfy y'all. No, it doesn't go that way. And unfortunately, you have become a suspect now. We can't look at you the same. Why? Because you disrespected somebody who never disrespected you. That is so sad, bro. But that's the way shit goes when it comes to the NBA now. It's all about the bag. It's all about contracts. It's all about numbers now. It's not about the love of basketball. It's not about competition. It's not about that no more. And there's people like you, Max Kellerman, that have disappointed us when we used to ride for you. Now you disappointing us because your intakes are fucking nonsense. You acting like a ridiculous kid who's never had fucking candy or food in his life. And for you to do that to Kevin Durant, you dead wrong, bro. You dead wrong, man. And you need to get checked for it. Kevin Durant he's going to chin check you. You best believe it. Because Stephen A. Smith thought that Kevin Durant wasn't gonna get at him. And guess what? Kevin Durant got at Stephen A. Smith so hard that Stephen A. Smith stopped talking about him. Yes, he did. And trust me, he's gonna do it to you too. He's gonna roast you just as much he roasted Stephen A. Smith. So get ready and get prepared because it's gonna happen, my G. But this was a little short video that I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? Just to put my perspectives in on what felt and my thoughts and what Max Kellerman said about Kevin Durant. He had no rights to say that. He was a total disrespect, and he was out of line with what he said about Kevin Durant. He was fucking out of line. I don't care what nobody says. But this is your boy Chico Black. I'ma call it a night. I gotta get up early. I just had to give this take because Max Kellerman, you were fucking wrong. And you need to apologize to Kevin Durant. Yes, you do. There's your boy Chico Black, man. I'm out here, y'all. You have a beautiful night. Peace out.